Hello, Pan. Thank you for joining me today. We're here to promote the 5-day Miracle Mindset Invitation event next week, which is between 12 and 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time in the afternoon in the Miracle Magnet Zone Facebook group. So this is a free event with personal development for heart-centered souls. And I would love to introduce to you Pan Vera. He's one of our new Miracle Mindset mentors who will be holding 6-month group mentorship program. And for coming to the 5-day Miracle Mindset Invitation next week. And if you're able to glean some insight, some inspiration, because we really want you to try on a new mindset. So we're here to unlearn our colonial, unhelpful, disempowering mindset that we all tend to take for normal and relearn some concepts that are very helpful. And if you like them, you can keep them. They're very helpful and accessible, but it does take some practice to think of yourself in a different way, to be more empowering. And if you get something out of the 5-day challenge, then there's an opportunity to win a 6-month program. And we would love to have you here because this work is never ending. It's just so it's such a beautiful unflowering and an evolving unflowering. I don't think that came out right. As we blossom, we evolve, mixing metaphors here. So thank you, Pan. Tell us about why you're excited to be your Miracle Mindset mentor.
My pleasure. I am so excited about it because I have I've had a long lasting desire for self-improvement throughout my life. I won't go into all the details because that would take hours, but it's just always seemed really important to me to keep exploring myself and exploring life and learn more about how to communicate with others. And then I met Elvira on one of those one of those endless 20 people speaking over 5 days. And she was just so alive. I had to reach out to her. And then I got to know her, and she invited me to take part in this course.
She's
What I
amazing.
found,
Yes.
yeah, oh God, she's so alive. The I'm not going to tell the story of how we met because I want to focus on this. So when I took the course, there were some amazing things that happened for me. A lot of things that I had learned in my life from my many ventures in self-awareness were familiar to me, but there were some things that I had suppressed in my life. And I was invited to take a look at those things that she calls crap magnet focuses. And I became aware of something that had happened in my first marriage, where I had given up myself at great cost without thinking about it because I wanted to support my family and my wife and my child. And at the same time, the decisions that I made had lifelong impacts on myself and what my careers were like and what they could do. So, in looking at these things, I also recognized some other times that I allowed myself to give up myself and what was important for me in order to meet the needs of other people. And it was very helpful to look at that. It was painful, but it was a pain that was what I would call a sweet pain because it was a pain of awareness. And I became aware of the fact that the first person that I need to take care of is myself. And when I take care of myself, I'm much more capable of helping other people take care of themselves. And that's just one of the main things that I picked up out of this course.
Oh,
That I,
fantastic. Yeah,
yeah,
I totally hear you. And I maintain that personal development is an act of service. And it feels like there's a paradox here. I don't want to get too deep into it, but how you said you sacrificed yourself for your family, and it had long-term implications. So, and self-love and compassion were able to heal it so that you can act more in alignment and discern where your boundaries are, but you're still operating from compassion. It's not like that you went the other way and became a
oh,
narcissist
right.
and it was all about you. And I
Yeah.
think there's so much nuance in mindset and how we move forwards and evolve with emotional intelligence, and how we can discern the opportunities that are in alignment with us, and how can we, your specialty here, communication for connection, how do we communicate where those boundaries are, and really excited that you'll be able to bring a deeper level of emotional intelligence to your Love Your Vibe. clients moving forwards. So
yeah.
can you go deeper into one of the teachings and tools that we'll be learning next week?
The one that I enjoyed the most, I can't remember what it's called, but it's the circles of
Yeah, the 4
relationship.
circles of personal power. Yes.
Yeah. Oh God. And it's like how you are and how you show up in the world depends a lot on who you spend time with and what kind of vibrations are in your life. And the recognition that I could take this person who had been at the center of my life and move her to that outer circle, which
Mm-hmm.
is not dismissal, it's not blame, it's not shame. I still love her, but I don't have to worry about her. I can focus and surround myself with the people that I'm most aligned with and the most vibrationally connected to. So, wow, this was really cool.
Yeah,
That's
that was
really
a
great.
tool super helpful for me as well, because at the core center of your inner circle is where we feel safe, seen, celebrated, and supported. And that is one of the key concepts of the Love Your Vibe transformation, that we're nurturing a new culture.
Uh-huh. That's right.
And that's in the 4 circles of personal power there, is that we have to learn to feel safe, seen, celebrated, and supported within our own skin. And for a lot of
Yes,
people, if they don't feel that way, then they certainly can't treat you that way. So that's where we sometimes need to make space from people who might mistreat us, because ultimately we understand we're developing compassion that they're mistreating themselves. And how do
exactly.
we have compassion and create some healthy boundaries? So that'll be day 4 that we'll be talking about the 4 circles of personal power. So thank you so much for your time
There's,
today and your enthusiasm
uh-huh.
as a
I
miracle
just want to say
mindset.
one more thing
Please, yeah,
about that.
absolutely.
What's important to understand about self-improvement
Yes.
is that it ends when we disincorporate. So as we gain greater insight, greater self-compassion, greater awareness of what it is that makes life more wonderful, then we discover another way to do that, or a way to take it deeper. So these tools that you'll get from this course will be with you forever and serve you greatly in your life, not just for
Absolutely.
6 months,
Yes,
but
it's an
for
ongoing mindset shift. And what do you mean by disincorporate?
pass away, die,
Okay, that's what I
become
thought you meant.
non-corporeal.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes. And spirituality is a really core principle too, in that it is an ongoing just self-discovery and an evolution of how we can become more ourselves. So thank you so much again for your time and your wisdom, Pan. I really appreciate it and really enjoy working with you, and looking forward to seeing all of our audience next week. Again, the 5-day Miracle Mindset invitation in the free Facebook group, Miracle Magnet Zone. And that'll be included in the text below. And thank you so much, Pan.
all right, thank you.
Take care.
Bye-bye.